Thank you. We got time enough for one or two questions, please.
I have a question, but I just jump on your last sentence. Do you know about listeners who would they find themselves having an ethics of listening according to ecological values and choosing where to listen, what to listen?
I think the place that you find that more is at concerts, at big festival concerts and things like that, where you have a sort of community get together with a kind of ethics of listening that drives it, right? All the water bottles are recycled, they use compost toilets, blah, 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 blah. And that's full of interesting ideological contradictions. But I think this notion that music digitized is music dematerialized is so strong that I don't often come across people actually thinking about the sort of what is called the aggregate effects of downloading and listening to music in that way.
And nobody tried to calculate the impact, the ecological impact of listening.
There in the field of industrial ecology, which is what I was referencing when I talked about online magazines versus paper magazines and physical movies versus downloading movies. They're starting to ask these questions, but all of the inputs, all of the things that must go into answering that question are so complicated that while the people who have tried to ask these questions in relation to music have bracketed delivery infrastructure and accessory hardware, right? They've just looked at shipping a CD versus downloading a CD, so it's been very, very simple. And none of that takes in, it's all very sort of economistic. None of it is interested in the kind of cultural aspects of listening and those changes that I think we all are. So there's lots of great work to do there.
Okay.
Very short question.
I think I understood that you said that you don't agree with the fact that the digital music is dematerialized. Now, at least I view it, I know that Philippe Leguerne likes vinyl discs, and he can go and buy and listen to discs that was produced 100 years ago. What is produced today on digital, you don't know if you'll be able to listen to it in 100 years. So, in that sense, it lost its material. You cannot touch it and you cannot use it. Also.
I think, I think what we're talking about is different kinds of materiality, different kinds of longevity, different kinds of what Kierkegaard would call temporal logics of recorded music commodities. I don't think that we're talking about an absolute break. I think that what's interesting is precisely the differences, but that we're not talking about completely different animals.